Today we are talking ATV Insurance 101. I'm Justin.
And I am Aaron.
And this is the Phoenix Insurance channel where we hope to help you understand insurance just a little bit better. And today we're talking about ATV or all-terrain vehicle insurance. So I'll start with the glossary. All the things that make you go yippee, that's ATV insurance. Your four-wheelers, your three-wheelers, your side-by-sides, your dirt bikes, I don't know, your buggies, all those things are considered ATVs.
And much like many other vehicle policies, we're going to start at the top of the declaration page and work our way down. And at the top, you're going to find liability coverage, bodily injury, and property damage to other people. Just like other policies, you've got split limits, 30, 60, 25. First two numbers are bodily injury per person, the total amount per accident, and then property damage coverage total per accident. But with ATVs, it's an all-terrain vehicle. Many of these are off-road vehicles. So liability is something you can take it or leave it. Why would you take it?
Because you're hauling passengers, because it also includes passenger liability. And again, you're saying yippee, but a lot of people say, oh, my neck afterwards. So make sure if you're going to be taking passengers along, you have some sort of liability on the policy.
Now, if that's not really a problem for you, then you could choose that it's off-road and you're going to exclude liability, in which case you're also going to exclude all of the other vehicle level coverages, the uninsured motorist, the medical payments, and you're just going to be left with physical damage.
Right.
We'll talk about physical damage in a second. Let's just go through the other policy level coverages should you choose to carry insurance that will actually protect you. You're going to have liability, obviously, and then beyond that, uninsured motorist coverage. If you do take it on the road, maybe you've got to drive, your hunting ranch is somewhere where you got to drive a few hundred yards or a couple of miles down a road where cars are going to be driving, you could possibly get hit by somebody who has no insurance.
Then you'd need your uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. After that, you have your standard bodily injury coverages, personal injury protection to cover lost wages and or medical bills. That's in the event of no matter whose fault it is. You have medical payments coverage, which covers medical bills in the event of an accident for you or your passengers. And those are the policy level coverages that you could choose.
I think we skipped uninsured motorist property damage. It's the same thing.
Right.
It's going to cover damage that you have because somebody hits you and doesn't have any insurance. So if you're out doing dunes in your side-by-side or your buggy with some friends, one of your friends doesn't have any insurance and he nails your buggy that has a lot of custom parts and accessories on it, well, you're going to be happy that you had $25,000 worth of uninsured motorist property damage coverage.
Right, and then we get into the property damage side of or the property coverage side of things. We have comprehensive. That's anything other than collision. More likely, it's for it being stolen out of the Holiday Inn parking lot the night before you're going to hit the dunes. Then we have collision coverage. That is, if you're at fault, you're going to want to repair your vehicle. And collision coverage is the same as comprehensive coverage, in that they both have a deductible that's your responsibility in the event of that claim.
Yeah, now what's hot these days, at least with some of the people that we know, is customizing your side-by-side or customizing your RZR, and they look awesome. The problem is, unless you make sure your insurance company knows that this has been customized, you have no coverage for any of that. But a lot of these ATV policies do have custom parts and accessories coverage as an option.
Right.
Even if you're not doing a heavy customization, maybe you use yours for hunting and you've got it built out for all of your hunting gear. It didn't come with the ATV, it's not going to be covered by the insurance. It's very cheap to add this coverage on and make sure that you are covered the way you think you are.
A couple of ATV specific coverages you might find available to you is equipment coverage. You wear helmets, you wear gear and stuff on your ATV. Certainly that is an endorsement you can put on a lot of policies to make sure if you have some sort of accident that would be covered. And then finally with ATV policies, an interesting coverage that's available is trailer coverage. If you have two bikes and a motorcycle specific trailer, dirt bike specific trailer to haul them out to the dunes, that trailer can be covered on this policy. And so ATV policies are specific built for this purpose.
Kind of, actually. There are plenty of companies out there that offer an ATV specific policy.
Yes.
However, it's actually just a motorcycle policy, which is funny because a motorcycle policy is really just an auto policy form. But many times people are not looking for an ATV policy as much as they're just looking for a motorcycle policy in which you could have your dirt bikes and your side-by-side, even your golf cart perhaps. So it's ATV policy, motorcycle policy, that's what you want to be looking for.
Right.
But these are the coverages that are going to be available for you on those type of policies.
And if you're looking for a specific coverage, start with a specific policy. Whatever you're buying a motorcycle policy for an ATV, you could be compromising on some coverages that you could get on an ATV specific policy. Hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Leave any comments below, any questions you've got, and make sure you subscribe to catch more of this content, and we'll see you next time.